I'm Bastian.
And I'm Caitlin, and welcome back to Wine About That. Today we're going to talk about...
Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
Directed by?
Joseph Kosinski.
Perfect. And it's starring like Tom Cruise and...
Miles Teller.
Alright, so it's a movie that lasts about like 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, go for it. What did you think about this movie?
I saw the first Top Gun when I was like 18. I love the first Top Gun. Not like, you know, it's like a good, like you say, like a Sunday movie.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like my top 10, but it was definitely like a cozy, good vibe movie. It ended on a really good note. Compared to the first one, it was very different and also very similar. The edit style and just like the dialogue in the movie, like the Maverick, the newest one, it's kind of cheesy and corny. But you had mentioned you thought that they did it on purpose to kind of relate it back to the original film.
I don't know. I just think that the movie is overly very good.
Yeah.
But there's like these dialogues are really not like my thing at all. It's like it's super cheesy.
Jennifer Connelly's character, when she was like, oh my lord, like every time she would like be around him, she'd be like, don't look at me like that.
Yeah, she's almost like...
And he's like not looking at her in any... It's just like kind of like a weird...
It's kind of like you say cringy a
little
bit.
Cringy. Yeah, a little cringy.
But it's cute. It's nothing like nothing bad.
No,
It's
nothing
like,
bad. It was just kind of like...
It's really like, I would say, like an action family movie, I should say.
And what I liked about it is like the scenario that they completed at the end of the movie is completely not possible. Like there's literally no way, I don't think,
what do you mean?
Could be the dive and the comeback up the hill and accelerating at that.
No. I think it's pretty plausible after. Like you have to remember,
like to
it's like
no hiccups.
I mean, that's why they always say like a miracle 1, miracle 2, whatever.
Yeah.
We don't spoil anything. It's just
super
like
plausible.
They have a very, very specific mission, and
it's like
technically
really
only Tom Cruise, Maverick, is capable of doing this mission, and so he's like coming back. He's called back to go train the current Top Gun. So
yeah,
the story is good. I mean, there's not, like I said, it's not the movies that you're gonna watch for his scenario, his screenplay.
Yeah.
I think it's a movie that you're gonna watch just like to empty your brain, to have a great time.
Have some Thai food, you know, drink a nice cold beer. Have a concrete
or just
mixer.
popcorn, just go for the popcorn.
Have a vanilla milkshake and a peanut butter.
If you don't have nut allergy, that's good.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, I really do believe that it's a good movie. It's a great movie. I keep in mind that this is basically the movie post-COVID that brought people back to the movie theater. So I hope this movie, just for that, had more recognition.
Yeah.
After seeing it, I do understand why it didn't get all this recognition either, because, like I said, great movie, interesting plot, but nothing that very overwhelming to my taste. Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah.
But it's nicely done. I mean,
it's like a one and done for me. Really, like
I mean, I would not mind watching it again. It's just like I will say, like, when you know how they did the movie, I think that's extremely impressive. They literally put the actors in the F-18s. They were shooting in the sky, and the movie maker had no clue of what was going on until they were coming back 2 hours later. So I don't know. I think on the editing side, it might have been like super interesting, because they were like, okay, we throw them all out there. They are taking G's for real. So all the faces that you see, it's like, it's not green screen. It's like most of the takes in the plane have been made in real planes in the sky. And so I don't know. I think when you know that, it gives so much value to the movie.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and for me,
cool.
just like it's incredible.
I knew
like,
the Tom Cruise.
I mean, Miles Teller, like quite a few times, he said how much he admired Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise was the oldest, like in the movie, in the bunch, and he was the one that could handle the G's the better, and that forced the respect to Tom Cruise. I know many people are not a fan of Tom Cruise because of his personal life. I genuinely don't care. When I watch a movie, I try to put the private life on the side and look at the performance. And I think Tom Cruise is amazing for that because he's so involved in every stunt he's doing. Like, it's like Mission Impossible. It's not the topic today, but I love the Mission Impossible for that too because of his implication into the process. He has no stuntman for him. He's doing it like all the time. And in Top Gun, same. He did it. He is literally in the plane. And actually, I think, fun story, he wanted at some point to pilot one and they refused. Because he knows how to fly the plane. But I mean, I think flying like a nice plane and flying like a multi-million like dollar plane, it's like, it's quite something. So yeah.
That's a lot of liability.
But I just admire that. I really love when you know how the movie has been made. I think it adds so much value to me. I think you can these days make like movies with like, you know, like CGI and whatnot, pretending they are in the plane, but knowing that they did it for real is like a game changer for me. So yeah. So what is like your whole sense of it like?
Yeah, I didn't think too much into it, honestly, and I didn't really reflect too much about it because it was such a simple, enjoyable movie. You said it was a good Sunday film, and I agree with that. Yeah. I had no idea that they all were actually taking the G's. That's interesting. Yeah. I don't know, it's not like a really like, it's not like a thought-provoking movie by any means, for me personally. It's just kind of like, there's a huge task to accomplish, lives are at risk, and there's passion, there's love, there's like grief. But they're not like extremely deep, It's very like surface level family vibe, if that makes sense.
They also nicely avoided like the political aspect by never mentioning where the mission happened, who are the enemies, and I think that was extremely clever in these times in our life where like before it would have been like, I don't know, the Soviet Union or whatnot, and they genuinely, you don't know if they are like in Asia, in Russia, or like
disclose that.
They don't disclose anything, and I think it was extremely smart on their end because that's not the point of the movie. The point is really this connection between these pilots, this kind of like ego that they have to fight and work on. And I think the movie does a great job. I think it's a very, very good, like I said, family Sunday action movie.
The cinematography was beautiful too. Yeah. Like the picture, it was done really beautifully. Yeah. And like I was like jokingly being like, why is the color so yellow? But it's the vibe, So it's like it's like visually cozy.
It was a sunset.
Like the whole movie was like shot in like sunset lighting.
And it's also hard, like I said, like because they really filmed in the sky. Yeah. It's hard to edit a movie because I don't know how many shots they did for each sequences and.
Probably that probably took so.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot imagine the color, the people that work on the color after the movie. They might have had a very, very strong job to do. I don't know. I really want to watch more making ofs about this movie because that's also a part that I really enjoy after watching a movie.
Yeah, that would be especially interesting.
So
do you want to give our rating?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay. I give it like a 6. Probably.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, 6 is not bad. I mean, it's not exceptional, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it was like it was a good movie, like good vibes. I wouldn't watch it again, really. Like, I don't feel like a desire to. If it was... Yeah, it's just not really like a thing for me, What about you?
For me, I would give it a 7.5 for all the reasons. Like, 7.5 is excellent, not for me. It's a very good movie. I do not regret watching that. I will watch it again, like, with great pleasure, apparently alone. No. But that's fine now.
No, I'll join you.
I really liked it. I think it was good. It was nice to see Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Like, he's super
that's
sick.
A good point. I didn't
he cannot
know that
speak.
In real life.
And they brought him in the movie, and I don't know, I think it was such a nice homage because they are the only 2 original actors that are part of the first Top Gun and the second one.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I really like that. It was a very feel good movie. I think it's just the term. It's like, for me, it was a feel good action movie. I had a great time. Dialogue wise, it wasn't my jam, but I was like, who cares? I'm just waiting for them to be in the sky and do their thing, and, and it was super cool. Yeah,
and I'm not a huge like action movie gal, but like it definitely was cool seeing the action scenes.
Yeah,
like,
but it's not just action.
Engaged.
It's not just like
well, it's mathematic.
And stuff
It's
like
mathematic. It's like it's really cool. It's honestly cool. So I would suggest check it out. For like old time's sake too. Like the original Top Gun is like an iconic movie. So it's kind of cool to see something come out in the modern day.
I think 36 years is between the two movies.
36?
I think it's something like, I think it's 36 years, so
yeah,
it's like, it's huge. It's a huge time frame, and I really like that. So so that's basically our rating for Top Gun Maverick. We're gonna wrap up, so thank you so much for watching. Like we said, we will be here every Friday. Do not hesitate to share, to support, to like, to subscribe. We're very thankful for all of that. We're also very thankful for the feedbacks that I receive, mostly in private messages, but thank you so much. You can leave comments below, and I'll let you say goodbye.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We appreciate it. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See ya.